Hello and welcome to another Tribal Wars event. Today I'm going to be playing a Naga deck. The basic idea is to take advantage of the Naga's graveyard synergies, or self-mill synergies mostly. So, number one with the bullet is Sidisi Brood Tyrant. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, and when one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So to facilitate this, I've got Thought Scour, put top 2 cards into the graveyard. Sultai Skullkeeper, top 2 cards. Sato Wanefinder, reveal the top 4 cards and put a land from into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. And that's supposed to illustrate Tasiga the Golden Fang. The activated ability on that puts it into your graveyard. We've also got Tasker and Gurmag Angler as delve threats to take advantage of all the things being put into my graveyard. Tarkrop Skirmisher is just a sort of filler card, but it comes back from the graveyard as well with Embalm. And then we've got Birds of Paradise and Naga Vitalist to add a bit of ramp. And then as far as the sort of, I'm not sure how good these cards will be. We've got these 2 Nagas, Sidisi Undead Vizier, which is sacrifice a creature and search your library basically, and Vizier of the Menagerie. Look at the top card of your library, cast the top card if it's a creature, and spend any mana to do so. So they're certainly powerful, but not currently sure how many of these I should be running. We've also got Ramanapa Excavator, the play land cards from your graveyard, also benefits from all the self-mill. And then Cabal Therapy, it's always just a nice powerful card. You can mill it, or I can use it to sacrifice Tarkrop Skirmisher or any of these crappy little creatures. And rounding things out with a few fatal pushes to give me some control over the board. Now we get to the ugly part of the deck, which is the mana base. This is sort of the problem with trying to run a 3-colour mana base on a Probably not a good idea, but if I was the sort of person that'd be put off by bad ideas, I wouldn't be running Nagas in the first place. So we've got a real patchwork of, we've got the one proper dual land in Bayou, and then some shock lands, and then a real patchwork of these tap fetch lands. So Bad River can get any of the 2-colour lands, and then a couple of green ones, a couple of forest searching ones, and a black and a island one and a swamp one. Not exactly sure how correct this is, even with within the confines of my budget, but that's what I'm going for so far. And then a few basic forests, the basic island being basic swamp, and some Field of Ruins to sacrifice it, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Each player searches the library for a basic land card, puts onto the battlefield and shuffles their library. Good with the Ramanapa Excavator, good against Cloud Post decks, and that sort of thing. It's just a little bit of utility. But I think that's everything. I'll see you in the game. Okay, here we are for the first round. Looking at a fairly ugly hand. Tap land. 1 tap land. I've got Birds of Paradise, so I could go... I'm on the draw. Turn 1 tap land. Turn 2 Birds of Paradise. Turn 3... Sultai Skullkeeper probably. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay. This is also kind of ugly. I've got some disruption and a cantrip though, so I'm gonna keep it. No thank you, got enough Naga Vitalists. Playing against Shiadj 31 with the wolves, it looks like. Right, so do I want to play Bad River or Rocky Tar Pit? I think I did Rocky Tar Pit. Timberpack Wolf. So not putting on a horrible amount of pressure yet. Green red. Imma Wolf. This is something to be fatal pushed. It's the Wolf Lord. I'll go for a Bayou. And I'll just get an island and play our Naga Vitalist. And the Bad River. Got to imagine that a wolf deck is mainly green stuff. Or wolves are mostly green, I think, so kind of got to imagine the opponent's struggling a bit on green mana at this hit here. Mayor of Averbrook. Well, I probably want to kill the... Well, yeah, there's no need to kill it now, there's... But before it flips, really. So I'll just play out a pair of these Tarkrap skirmishers to try and trade off, and then use a Bad River in case I need to fatal push something bigger than 2 mana. It's possible the opponent simply will choose not to play anything this turn to try and flip the Mayor of Averbrook. Nope. Creature control get menace until end of turn when it attacks. When it's undying. I think I'm fine just passing at this point. Cabal Therapy going to the graveyard. I don't think Field of Ruin's going to be very useful against an opponent who's only played basics so far. Now, is there something worth cabal therapying for at this point? I think with the Pireheart Wolf giving everything menace, I want to keep my creatures around, at least for this next turn. Play a Thought Scour to stop the mare from flipping. I think I'm going to flashback Cabal Therapy at this point, since I've got plenty of mana, and just sacrifice the birds. But let me just have a look at what wolves there are. I think probably what I'm going to name is Wolfist Silverheart. She's extremely dangerous. I can't kill it with Faithful Push, and it's something that the opponent wouldn't have been able to cast at this point, so... Do I get lucky? No. Mizium Mortars. Okay, so that's kind of dangerous, but it's still a couple of lands away from that. Moon Mist, Transport All Humans. And another Young Wolf. So that Moon Mist is potentially dangerous. Kind of want to try and goad the opponent into playing Moon Mist, really. I think that should be fine. And then if the opponent plays Moon Mist, I'll Fatal Push the mare. So I'm basically trading a Satyr Wayfinder for a Moon Mist here. I'm taking 4 damage, but that's not too worried about that at this point. Still, I would quite like to draw like a Delve Threat or a Sidisi or something to be bigger than the opponent's creatures, because right now mine are all a bit pathetic. Well, it's not the best, but it's not bad. Let's see, you've got a Field of Ruin, a Baldriv and a Rocky Tar Pit. Question here is, do I attack? Well, I can safely attack with at least one, because if they attack, they're going to attack with this, which is going to give menace, so an odd number of creatures doesn't actually help block. So I'm just going to swing in with one of the Tarkrop skirmishers. Blue Rocky Tar Pit. So one line away from Mizzy Mortars at this point, which would kill all my creatures. I could get the Tarkrops back, but certainly allow my opponent to swing in for a lot. Lightning Bolt. That is one reason why an odd number of creatures helps against all this menace. Trade off the Naga Vitalist for the Timberpack Wolf and take 30. Another young wolf. Another Sultai Skullkeeper. Nothing particularly good there. Looks like I'm going to get Mizzy and Martyred. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I won't be able to embalm both my creatures, and I'm getting down to 3 at this point, which is awkward. Is it worth field? I think it's worth Field of Ruining. I want to get a shotland here. Kind of green, so Watery Grave. Well, that's enough not to die immediately. But I will be going down to a 1 against menace creatures. this out and see if I mill anything of significance. No. Could flashback the, or was it embalm the tar crab skirmisher, but then 2 menace creatures. So I'm just dead, right? All of this is just, yeah, lands. So didn't quite manage to stabilise there. Drew a few too many lands, and from my 1 land opener, and didn't get any of the sort of big payoff cards. Okay, this looks good. Birds of Paradise into Birds of Paradise rather. Into a Sultai Skullkeeper and a tap land. Into something big. It's got a young wolf. Certainly rather just take 1 and give them a 1/1 token, 1/1 counter rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could play the Tasiga or the Sidisi. Better to play the Sidisi first, I'm pretty sure. So I'll just swing for 2. Black, blue, green. Let's go for red for no reason. And mildew. Yeah, build nothing relevant from the graveyard. But I did get my zombie. Wolf again. Okay, do I want to trade off a Sultai Skullkeeper? No. Couple of Naga Vitalists and a Bird of Paradise. And play a Tasiga, get rid of all these do nothing creatures. Don't think I need a brown up excavator. Okay, looking like I'm in a much better position at this point. This is what the deck's trying to do, is play out something big. We've got a fatal push in case the opponent has any shenanigans. Just another young wolf. And no attacks. I just want to swing with all of those. Triple blocking the Sidisi. I could fatal push one of them, but then they can just Cassie Wolf run to. Oh wait, no, they can't actually. I only got 2 mana. So is a fatal push worth a Sidisi at this point? I don't think so. I think I want to save the fatal push for something a bit scarier. Want to... Oh, should have run out of the floodplain. Never mind. Just want to hold up a Tassiger activation and a fatal push. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Sure, I'm just going to get a Birds of Paradise back with the. Tassiger, but ooh, Milder Cabal Therapy, that's not the worst. Yeah, just getting Birds of Paradise back. Now, I could fatal push the Pyreheart Wolf now. Attack with everything. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12. Block, going out to 1. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just get a swamp. And nudge that Pyreheart Wolf. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's see if I can do that sort of thing again. Yeah, I think this is fine. Obviously, the awkwardness of my mana base rearing its ugly head again, but got some stuff to set up the delve threats. And young wolf again. Pretty sure I just want to run out the Sato Wavebinder. So, get a bio. Look for a 3rd land. And anything super relevant. But I can play Tasiga next turn. Yeah, let's just trade off at this point. I think I want to just run out Sultai Skullkeeper first. Try and trade that off with the Young Wolf. Yeah, opponent not willing to do that. I think Sato Wayfinder into Tasiga maybe? Or I could Birds of Paradise into Tasiga. I want to run out the Sato Wayfinder. I don't have a really good reason at this point to do that, but I'll to do one over the other. I can do both, in fact. I haven't thought about my land drop. Okay. Don't need a Birds of Paradise. Or any of these Sultai Skullkeepers. I don't really think I wanted Sato Wayfinder either, so... Just a bunch of lands and a Fatal Push left in my graveyard. I suppose probably should have done this before doing everything else, but I'm happy to just attack at this point. Warfare Avenger. Okay. So definitely want to kill the Warfare Avenger. I could Thought Scour looking for... No, the thing I should do is Tasiga, and if I hadn't hit any other non-lands, they'd give me had to give me Fatal Push back, and then I could have gone with it, but no such luck. But I'll just run out a Gurmag. Might want that Field of Ruin if I find a Ramna Excavator and the opponent gets a Keswick Wolf Run into play, so I'll leave that on the Fatal Push in there. I can't remember if I played it to the land that turn. I might have just been playing super sloppily. Hot Wolf again. Not so good on the defensive though. And it's not horrible with Undying, but I think the first thing I want to do is Thought Scour myself, see what that turns into. A Fatal Push, that's not too shabby. I'm pretty sure I'm fine trading the Skullkeeper, yeah, with either of these. And then I'm just going to run out a couple of documents. Is it worth running out the Naga Vitalist over just holding up Fatal Push? I think in this position, yeah, it is. I just want to get out as many creatures as possible to pressure the opponent. Doesn't do that much as of yet. Ooh, I don't mind another Fatal Push. So if I attack with everything, go block, block. Yeah, I don't think it's got to the point where it's worth it to attack the 1Xs. Yeah, opponent should have waited until after the Young Wolf had dealt its damage, because now I can do this. And the mare won't flip. And the only reason I think to not run out the Naga Vitalist is whatever it is, the overload 4 damage thing. But the opponent's so far away from that that that's not really a consideration at this point. Enough. I think I'll just untap and see what I draw before I decide what to Fatal Push. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's correct just to Fatal Push the Inner Wolf and then attack with everything. Not the birds though. So yeah, has to chump the Gurmag. It goes down to 3. And then they're going to have to do something fairly impressive at this point to not be dead. Or they can do something fairly impressive to be dead. And there we go. Okay, here we are for round 2, playing against host of the whole entire event, Kumagoro, and on the play. Definitely would like to do that. Let's see. Not the best hand ever, but certainly keepable. Kuma's mulligan down to 6. I'm just going to play out a floodplain, crack it for blue-green to play Naga Vitalist onto. Try and get a Vizier out soon so I can start taking advantage of that. Also DC. Just breeding pool. I'd love to pay 2 life. Looks like Kuma is running plants, maybe. I mean, I don't know any other deck you run a plant like this in. It's nice early defense, but not sure it'll be good in anything, as an off-tribe creature in anything. So looks like plants to me. Yes. Oh no, I suppose it could be walls still. It's just a one-drop defender with the. Despite how much overgrown battlement looks like a plant, it's actually just a wall. So don't have 4 mana, so I can't play any of these. I think I want to. Oh, I can't Faithful Push because I'm a terrible lands. It's pretty awkward. Okay, I'm going to Thought Scour myself and maybe I can hit on tap Black Source? No. Alright, I'm just running out this fairly anemic looking 2-1 against an 0-3 and an 0-4, not the best. So Kuma's got 5 mana now. Oh dear. There's lots and lots of mana now. So yeah, plant wall could still be. Okay, I'm leaning towards plants now. Now Assault Formation. Assigns combat damage equals toughness rather than its power. Activate to let defenders attack. So this is not a great situation for me. Is it still worth it to kill the overgrown battlement? Yeah, I think with the Assault Formation in play it probably is. That represents 4 mana. This Cabal Therapy is certainly not looking great. He's only got 1 card in hand and I have no idea what it would be. Okay, so I think what I'm doing here is running out to DC. And then Faithful Pushing the overgrown battlement? Overgrown battlement, yeah. Plus is scary. 5 mana. Green Sun. X equals 4 Green Sun I'm gonna get. Arcades, the Strategist. Flying Vigilance, 3/5. A creature and the defender enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Each creature you control, the defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power to attack. So it had... Okay then. Do not love my position currently. Well, Fatal Push is certainly not bad. Just gonna run out the Vizier and hold up Fatal Push. See what Kuma does. Another land. This is a bit more life. But no defend the creature, fortunately, to trigger Arcades. Okay, just swinging him in the flyer. Can't Fatal Push that. Well, I could, but it wouldn't do anything. Oh, that's 6 damage, that's quite a lot. So I think what I want to do is I was going to say Field of Ruin a land to get Revolt, kill the Arcades. But I think I want to do it on the opponent's upkeep. Yeah. Stop on my opponent's turn. So I'll have the Revolt for the second Fatal Push in case something else scary happens. But I definitely want to do this before he has the opportunity to play something with Defender and draw a card. Well, I would have preferred to have drawn the Thought Scar and the Birds of Paradise, but such is life. Just another land, but it is still quite scary against with the Assault formation. What I could do is swing with a Sidisi. I mean, it'll die, but it clears the top of my library. I'd probably get a zombie. Don't think that's worth doing, at least not yet. Don't need this stop anymore. So something scary is going to happen again. Don't jeez, what is this? Could just be a Green Sun Zenith again. Yeah, for 7. What is that? Is Hornet Queen 7 or is that 8? I don't remember. Verdant Summons Avatar. Gain life equal to creature's toughness. Okay. Not super concerned about the opponent's life total at this point, but it is still a 5/5. Still take Skullkeeper off the top. Go with this Naga Vitalist and see something even worse, but we get a zombie at least. Play the Bad River. Yeah, I don't have really good attacks, so... All the Blossoms. 35-9 at the moment. Looking like it's going to be a game that's going to drag out for a while, probably. Ramming up Excavator. Ooh, into a Gurmag Angler. So, when I Field of Ruin did last time, opponent got Kuma got Forest, so I think I might be able to come off white mana over a couple of turns. So, don't want to get a Naga Vitalist, or... No, I'm thinking about Tasiga. Thought guards would be fine. Don't need all of these. No. Ooh. Okay, I got cast. I could have casted EC, it's legendary, so all I do is get a trigger. But I'd much prefer to just Field of Ruin it away. Also need to play a bit quicker because this seems like sort of matchup that might come down to time. Acidic Slime. Artifact enchant or land. Just taking out the breeding pool makes sense. Take out one of the Savannahs and shuffle the Sidisi away. Last basic. Salt Eyes, Skullkeeper. Gurmag Angler. Play a Field of Ruin. Right, opponent has access to 3 mana. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so if I attack they can get out to a 6/6 essentially. So I think I'm just going to play a Gurmag off the top. I'm just going to run everything out. Ooh, do I want to take 2 damage though? And I've just realised that I've just shuffled the thing I was going to cast away, so that was pretty dumb. Yeah. Oh. But it comes back to me. Just want to try and build out my army as wide as possible. It's still going to be really difficult to get them down get Kima down from 38. What's this? Another Wall of Roots. I've only got 18 cards in library as well. Still don't think I can afford to attack. Crease on for 3. Eternal Witness to get back Arcades, I presume. Yeah. Oh, Field of Ruin. Take out the big guy. I think I'm sort of, well, this is probably not the right thing to do, but I'm just falling behind on time. I've only got 13 cards in my library. I'm just going to swing in. can't really afford to think about it too hard. So excuse me if I don't comment too much while I try and race through this. Tree Redemption. Okay. Redundant Assault Formation doesn't really do anything. I don't have any way to remove enchantments to get rid of the first one, so... DC does not do anything. Oh well, no time to think about it. Tassiger and a bunch of crappy creatures. Yeah. Let's just do that. I'm pretty sure I've got no way of winning from this point when the Kuma's at 58. And I've got barely any cards in my library. So yeah, even if he doesn't block anything, I'm pretty sure this is not even enough to kill him. So I'm sort of just doing this to make him burn time on his clock, which is certainly a kind of goofy thing to do, but it does matter. But I've got 12 minutes left, give or take. This is just still game one. So yeah, you can just activate the assault formation and kill me dead. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance I should have just conceded the game quite a lot earlier, just to have more time for the next two. But the decision has already been made poorly, so it is what it is. Kuma seems quite happy to overkill me as much as possible. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can do a bit better. This is certainly a bit awkward, but I think it is actually fine to keep. It certainly doesn't seem like Kuma's going to be playing, or was playing much removal, so I'm not too worried about the birds dying immediately. Yeah, I think it's better to just run out the Naga Vitalist, because it is so bad if the Sato Wayfinder misses, and it is better if I can play it after CDC. Ooh. Just skip past there, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, I do want to run it out now. Try and hit a land and then play the Naga Vitalist. It's going to be, oh no, I was going to say it's going to be a tap land, isn't it? But no, I got super lucky and there we go. Overgrown battlements. That's a worrying amount of overgrown battlements. Is this going to be an assault formation? It is. So that's pretty awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just run out the birds on a CDC. Nothing super relevant, except I've noticed I've milled two of my fatal pushes. It's not ideal. Green Sun Zenith maybe? Certainly something expensive. 2, 3. No, just an acidic slime. Okay, well, a little bit awkward, but I've got enough Madder Dogs to power through it. So, could undead Vizier. To get what exactly? Okay, I think we're good. Sultai into a Gurmag Angler. Skullkeeper. Still nothing super relevant. Again, I don't think I've really got the time to spend too much time worrying about exactly what I delve away. It only matters for Tasiger. Blossoms. Yeah, I mean it is sort of awkward in this matchup of it. Almost everything I've got is smaller than the plants, the defenders with assault formation. I don't really have any evasion to push through it. Nivea, I don't remember. Indestructible, 6/6, trample, and 4 mana for a 2/2 pump to anything. So yeah, what can I say DC into that would matter? It's not a lot really in this situation. The best thing might be to get a Tasiger to try and grind out some long run advantage. Can't cast it this turn though because Naga Vitalist is terrible. Okay, so Kumo's going to be getting a lot of life, I suppose. Which is less than ideal for me. It's got trample, hasn't it? No, other creatures have trample. Okay, so I'm just going to throw a zombie in front of it. Okay, Field of Ruining, that's basically fine. Guess I'll get a island, I don't know. Vivian Reed. Okay. Okay. So I am not the only one who has something to try and grind out long-term advantage. Still uncarried. Let's just do this. Get myself a zombie. Probably a Gurmag Angora as well. Yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't really think there's any particularly advantageous attacks at the moment. So what I'm going to do is activate this now. Activate Tasker now and then Gurmag Anger anything away that I don't. Okay, so I do get a Fatal Pushback, that's nice. Actually, Cabal Therapy. Eternal Witness, nothing super amazing to get back though. These are keys. Jetty Offshoot. This is quite the board state. Okay, again, I'm just going to do this now. Presumably get Sidisi back. I thought Scour. Sure. And then this is 8 for the emblem. What do I want to do? I just want to throw some crappy little cruisers out there, and then Faithful push the Arcades. Yeah, I'm not sure I can compete with this. Kind of assuming that on his next turn, King was going to emblem the Vivian and then kill me. Ah, but I've got a Raman Excavator, so I've got that going for me. No, it's just F6. It's fairly certain that this is hopeless at this point. Yeah, extremely certain that this is hopeless. That was an amusing match though. Okay, here we are for round 3 versus Under A. I'm on the draw. This seems too slow and miserable. I don't know when I'd ever get Go Mag Angler out, and yeah. Okay, this is also kind of horrible. I don't want to go down to 5. I mean, it's... Put this on top. I'm on the draw. Did I say play before? I don't remember. I'm on the draw, so I can draw that turn 1 and play it. Turn 2, Naga Vitalist. Turn 3, ramming up, get back a bad river. Not the greatest start ever or anything, but it's fine. And a Wasteland. So that could be awkward. And a Stoneforge Mystic. Getting something bad for me. So Stoneforge Mystic is restricted to only its tribes. So this is either Core or Artificer deck. Sword and Feast and Famine. Black green. So this is very, very bad for me. Yeah. Unfortunately, the opponent is taking a while, which means I might have to do some dreaded editing. Oh, it's not a bad draw. Graveyard out. Okay. Opponent swordsing the DC, which with a trigger on the stack, which means the you don't get a zombie because where's it gone? There we go. The way it's templated. I'll look at this maybe. There we go. It's 2 different abilities. When it enters the battlefield, attacks, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Whenever one or more creature cards put into the graveyard from your library, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So if you kill it while the original trigger is on the stack, regardless of what you mill, you won't get a zombie. At least it kept them from putting this other Feast of Famine into play. I got some more lands for the ramming up. So I could spend 3 mana to play ramming up. ram a couple of birds, or I could play Tassiger. Yeah, I think I want to ram up first. Potentially start field of ruining, depending off colours. Kind of assume the opponent's going to Stoneforge Mystic in Sword of Feast and Famine. Unless they've got an even scarier equipment somehow. No, just a Sword of Feast and Famine. I mean, the Feast for Famine's not so bad when the opponent's kind of stuck on mana. I guess it still kind of is. Caracas is good against Tasker, so I'll probably have to Field of Ruin that. And Aether Vial. Ditch the birds. I think there's a decent chance this Sword of Feast and Famine is just going to take over this game, but I'll certainly try and fight through it. Okay, goodbye ramming up. Something a little bit unfortunate for me. And another Stoneforge Mystic. Is going to be able to get something equally devastating. Yeah, sort of Fire and Ice, which they can stack up on the Stoneforge Mystic, the already equipped Stoneforge Mystic, and be able to get through with that as well. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no, it's not enough to play both of them. Not by a long shot. Deal the maximum amount so I can activate the task again. There's a sword. Does not have other mana to equip it now though. So in response to this, I'm going to activate Tasiga, and then decide what I want to discard. Ditch the Wayfinder. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 4 down to 4. I'll have 3 cards on my graveyard. That's 4 plus 3 equals 7, right? Just make sure I do that right. 4. 2 cards in, get 1 back. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Oh. Yeah, let's attack first. Tarkrop's Skirmisher comes back, that makes sense. Just run out the zombie fish. And probably get hit for 7 next turn. 5 off the so well. I might start. I don't know. I don't know whether they'll try and kill one of my mana darks. I've got plenty of mana with the sword here, or they'll just try and damage me. I mean, doing 7 to me doesn't actually change the clock. It's still 7/7, whatever, and just 3 hits from 5 from the Stoneforge's actual damage will still be the same. Same clock. Luteral Core. Okay, now it changes the math. They hit me for 7 now. And then Shadow plus protection me. Plus the no, they just killed the Naga Vitalist. That might be quite good for me. Each player chooses from among the permanents they control an artifact, creature, an enchantment and a land, and sacrifices the rest. Okay then. Guess I want to keep Germag. Chooses Sword of Feast and Family, Stoneforge, Mystical and Wasteland. So I probably want to keep a basic land. I guess a forest. I'm not really sure. I don't think it matters that much. Oh well, it would have been better to keep the swamp, but can't afford to push the pro black creature anyway, so. Could have killed the literal court there, that might have been relevant. Or that one. Still, it might be forced not to attack with the Stoneforge next turn. Depending on whether they've got a blocker for the Germag Angler. Core Outfitter. Okay, so yeah, they can just move over the sword and then attack with the shadow creatures. And they've got plenty of blockers. My only hope here is that they somehow don't block. I don't think my chances are too high of that. No, they saw through my clever ruse. Okay. This seems alright. Obviously, awkward as ever with the tap fetch lands. Question now is whether I play Mountain Valley or the Breeding Pool. Breeding Pool so I can Thought Scar on turn 1. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. They're just going to get wasted. Yeah. Okay, so that might be quite useful if I ever get enough lands. Yeah, this is... My awkward mana base is doubly awkward when facing Wasteland. Oh dear. Oh well. As far as things go, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can just play out a Germag Angler next turn if this doesn't I'm able to crack this bad river. Oh wow, a third wasteland. So if I can ever get a mana source going, a black mana source going, I can at least run out one of these delve threats. Yes! Okay, well, gonna be a while before I can activate Tassica, so just gonna run out the Gurmag. And hopefully the opponent doesn't have any souls to purchase. They've still got land though. And of course Skyfisher. So I kind of wanted to save my Fatal Push to fizzle and equip activation if that happens. But now that I've got two, I might just kill the Claw Skyfisher. Certainly not likely to have the just gonna Fatal Push that and so I can make sure I get in my 5 damage. Ooh, a Bayou. So I'm just going to run a Sato Wayfinder and hopefully set up casting a Tassiga. Just grab Bad Ruin. Yeah, Bad River rather than the Field of Ruin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sword of Light and Shadow. That one is Commerce player, 3 life and return it to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So I think all I want to do this turn is swing for 6 and then if they try and equip the sword, Fatal Push the Skyfisher. Is that what's happening? Core Outfitter. It's similar. So if they hit with this, they go up to 5, get the Core Outfitter back. And then they can play the Outfitter, move the sword into one of the Outfitters and block Yeso. I do want to kill the Skyfisher. I mean, they can still equip the sword to the Core Outfitter and then block the Gurmag. They still take a hit from the Sato Wayfinder. I'll run out a creatures. I'm just going to run out the Skullkeeper and then a Tassigut. Reasonably good position here. Stoneforge. Presumably getting the Sword of Fire and Ice. They do need at least 3 blockers. Yeah, there we go. No equipment in the deck to save them. Okay, does this hand do anything? Not really, especially in the face of a potential wasteland. Seems better. So turn 1, Overgrown Birds. Do I want a Bad River? Yeah, probably. Don't have anything super incredible going on yet, but I'm sure I'll draw something good. Do I want to just Faithful Push that? No, I don't think I do. Not when the opponent's got equipment in the deck. I think I'll save the Faithful Push to try and fight that. So I think I want to Sultai Skullkeeper on a top land. Am I getting wasted? No. Well, not yet. They might still do it. Gentle Armor. Played a sort of line Shadow. Just gonna swing for 2. Play a Field of Ruin. And round up. And then hold up either Fatal Push or Thought Scour. kill in response. Sort of Light and Shadow's not the best thought ever, but with Luthriel Core, it's a good card advantage engine. Ditch creatures with Luther and then get them back with Sword. And if they don't have any other creatures, this could just... Obviously they haven't played any yet. This eats up a lot of their mana, and if they've not got another creature, that essentially blanks the Sword. Yeah, just Soul Plowshares. And an Aether Vial. Okay. Swing for 2. Yeah, so Walker, we've only got one source of blue at the moment. But definitely trying to apply more pressure. Opponent's also only got 2 minutes left on the clock and no creatures in play, so I might well just win on that angle. Which is a little bit lame, but that's what they get for making me do so much extra editing in this match. 1 mana creature. Is there that core that gets double strike if it's equipped? Yeah, core duelist. There's double strike when it's equipped. And of course Skyfisher. Just gonna crack this for Breeding Pool and then Thought Scour. Alright, just run out my entire hand. Ooh, a couple of Cabal Therapies, which opponent's only got 1 card in hand and I have no idea what it would be. Well, let's see. Don't know. I was going to try and work out if there's something I should name, but Cataclysm. Let's keep a Birds of Paradise and a Swamp. And there we go. I win via the opponent timing out, which is, again, not the most satisfying conclusion ever, but it is what it is. It's part of Magic Online. So there we go. 2-1.